Well, hello everyone. Uh, you see, welcome to Kerbal Space Program, the epic space boom simulator. All right. Here's what has happened. So if the audio's still good, it was in this story. So I was streaming through YouTube's brand new, revolutionary, new streaming dashboard. I put in the stream key, I clicked live, and it showed a preview, but it wasn't streaming to YouTube, like onto my channel. So for the past 30 minutes, well, for the past 10 to 15, 20, I've been live, and I haven't been live. So, with that, we're going to jump in to this. Today we had DM2 splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico, and we need a space station. We should wait for more people. How's the audio, Sean? Because this mic I've only streamed with once. And because this mic I've only streamed with once. Yeah, I need a new mic setup. So my mic is to my right now. But in the future, I'm going to need it right in front of me because it's one of those mics where it doesn't really pick up ambient. Well, which is good, I guess. I'm just not using it correctly. I should put it that way. Oh, you missed the stream of the DM2 splashdown. It was good. It was normal and nice like that. there was a bunch of private boats that decided to go into the exclusion zone. So that was mildly nerve-wracking because they went right next to hypergolic fuels. Basically a ticking time bomb if they went next to it. Could have been. So that was gross. I'm sorry. I haven't used this in a while. What's that? What's that? No. Trying to play KSP, but your mouse is not connecting. That sucks, dude. Dude, I can't wait until Kerbal Space Program 2, whenever that's coming out, because you know how it got delayed from coronavirus. Which is fine, by the way, but I can't wait until. Didn't it say it had multiplayer? I'm pretty sure at some point it said it had multiplayer, some type of multiplayer, if I remember correctly. I should look into that more, but that would be so fun. Yeah, multiplayer. Yeah, that would be so fun because not for like just annoying your friends by blowing up their stuff or crashing their stuff or doing other things like that, but actually be able to like build up stuff in a multiplayer realm where people will be like, yeah, I'm gonna go colonize the moon today, see ya. And then they go colonize the moon and I go colonize Minmus and it'll be fun. So in my my failed first stream, I had two confessions. I haven't played Kerbal Space Program, I think, since the last time we streamed. Maybe I played it in between there, but my second confession is the epic world that we had the Smoothie Doo Tech series space race on. It corrupted. It corrupted itself. So I don't got it anymore. Which sucks. So which means that we lost our space station, our Mars lander, our Mars, our Mars. What's something else we did? Did we ever do a rover? I don't think we ever did a rover. Our moon lander, our Jupiter orbiter. We lost a lot of good stuff. So that's why today, in inspiration from the DM2 to the International Space Station, we are going to create the epic space station of awesomeness today. So, sandbox mode. We are going to just more opportunity to do it again. Yes, more streaming opportunity. Just do all our ideas again real quick. So, I don't think I've ever done a stream of actually creating the space station, because like, I know I created a space station off camera on the last world. So, what should we call this? Just, yeah. Start this thing. I want to explain my new lander. Epic. Alright, let's go into the vehicle assembly building. Nice to meet you. I have 5 hours in. Dude, I could explain the shuttle I am making ISS in my save as well. I don't think I'm actually going to make the International Space Station. Not like a replica, but like a Kerbalized station, I guess. So, welcome to vehicle assembly building, yes. With that, we're going to... Should we create the station, the part that we're going to set up today, or the rocket first? We should make the station first, so we can easily connect the rocket to it. See what I'm saying? Build the rocket around the station, or build the station inside the rocket? Don't know yet, but let's just make the station first, I guess. Alright, so first off, we're easily the coolest piece. Oh dang, they've added some stuff since the last time I played this. Do they still have into 5 parts? So what we should do, they still have the crew, not the capsule, but the crew, what is the heck is it called? There, wait. Oh, they have flags now? That's awesome. Boom, our station. Kind of like this, but it's longer, I'm pretty sure. They still have the crew quarters. There it is. Wait. Yes? I'm reading this real quick. Yeah, crew capacity. So I'm right. This is what I'm thinking of. It's in the science tab, not the capsule tab, not the pod tab. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send an unmanned mission. This will be unkerbalized. Build like the gateway station. Each part mission launch should have a purpose. Do propulsion section first. Well, alright. Unmanned. Yeah. We're gonna do an unmanned launch of the first time. And then after that we'll send Kermanauts, our second mission, which will probably be later in the stream, up. Which, okay, so propulsion systems. So if we're into, so this right here is the main part of the station now for the first half. We're probably gonna add more of these as we build it up. But with that, we should put solar panels so it has battery power. And not satellites. Yeah, satellites. So it can communicate with Earth. A shorter, wider launch vehicle is more stable. Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure. Be like the Falcon 9 and be, is it the finest rocket ever? Which is like the thinnest and tallest. With that, you'll need a docking node on both sides. Yes, yes, Sean. not junior. Trying to find the button to make it in the exact center. Didn't it used to be shift? Tab? No? Okay. There we go. Let's just put it there. Basically in the exact center. Is it Alt? Is it really Alt? I'm a noob. I haven't played this in so long. Not gonna lie. I'm just jumping right back in with the space station. A harder launch to do in Kerbal because it's a pretty massive payload. So satellite dish. I'm not sure which one to do here, but I know which one of these I want to do. This one is the one to... Oh, okay. No, I don't want that. What we want is... Just heard something. We want this one. Or is this the exact same? You know what? I'm going to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Where do we want? Because those are the ladders. Right here. There we go. A smaller ship. Toggle flag. Oh wait, what the heck is it doing? No, I want to... Did I accidentally tap into that? So, we want... Angle locks next to symmetry. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not. Circle next to symmetry. The circle next to symmetry. Oh wait. Wait, no. I'm confused what you're saying. This? Oh, wait. Snap. Snap. Half of my screen is off the screen. Wait, let me put this up real quick. Yeah, that. Okay, so I did that. There we go, that works. Looks good. Okay, next we need some batteries because, well, it charged. Actually, we don't even need these yet. We're gonna add things to the outside. What I'm gonna do is I kind of did this for my last station. Yes, this is what we're gonna do. Is we are going to have one of these on the bottom of some sort, and then we can storage container. Is that what we want right now? Yes, yes, yes. And inside that we'll have the battery. Oh wait, which one's the one that you can open? Can you open one of these? I'm pretty sure you can open one of these. Put an adapter on the top between the group part and the docking node. Is the adapter you are talking about one of... Service base? Are in cargo tab. You know, gosh dang genius. Okay. Won't that? So, inside of here, we want electrical components, like a battery. And with this, we're gonna 1,400, 200, 1,000. Definitely gonna use these. 4,000. Wait. We could just use one of these, can't we? Darn it. Get it to click right there. That should be good. Then, because, like, you know, with that, yeah. Then after that, we need a satellite, some type of satellite connection with the ground. Communiotron. I don't know what that means. Don't forget RCS and monopropellant. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, we need RCS and monopropellant. Which one of these is the best that you can, the most efficient one? Like, doesn't take up that much space, but it's the correct. Is it the one I have on here? The one that expands? Use the relay dish. It also looks the best. Am I the only one that kind of mildly... It's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. This one kind of looks proper, in my own opinion. Then, then with that, we can monopropellant. We'll do that right now, just so we don't forget, because that would be terrible. So is there a way where once we use up all the monopropellant, because it's going to happen eventually, maybe not in the near future, but it'll happen eventually, is there a way you can refill the monopropellant tanks? I don't think there is. $120. You will need an adapter between the docking node and the crew part. An adapter diameter. A diameter. Diameter. Whatever that means. Or whatever dumb pronunciation I'm doing it right now. So right now, oh my gosh, I'm getting off track. The whole adapter, that's what I'm doing. This is definitely not what you're asking me to do. Won't be too soon after the ship's arriving. You're losing me, Sean. I'm not gonna lie. What? I don't know what adapter you're meaning. Oh my god. Okay, yes, I get it now. I'm literally I've used this part before. There we go. There we go. Now it looks nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. There we go. Then with that, I think I've always used this. Then we can put we can put a couple capsules once we send them up to the space station here to do this. stitch on that part. There's some funny things that you can do. There we go. With that, we can put all of these. Oh boy, do I have to go around and do every single one? You bet I will. There we go. There we go. With that. And we are... There we go. Now we can have a bunch of capsules come up here. Oh, we should have a cupola. Oh, that's what I did. So the first mission, the first space station I had, instead of, it was basically like the rocket was so disgusting looking because on the first launch I had basically this size of a payload, and I had a cupola, so it was wide. It was weird. So it was a very top heavy rocket, which was a terrible idea. Or very aerodynamically forward, way up. That made no sense. We need monopropellant tanks. I keep blinking on that. Monopropellant tanks. Monopropellant tanks. Drain valve. Monopropellant tanks. We need to get monopropellant tanks. External tanks. There we are. Wait, how much can this hold? 50? By the way, the cargo bay would block out. That's a good point. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? So we should put this on top. Like that. And then have another. And then after that, we need to have a docking port facing upside down. So it's like connected together instead. Well, of course we will, on the bottom, we'll have a docking port to add new parts of the station to it, of course. The bottom node will be for other stuff, refueling, solar arrays, etc. Yeah, that will be for what it's for. The cupola. First mission I had it like, I don't know, somewhere, but it was terrible looking. This should be enough, if I'm not mistaken. This should be a good starting launch because there's now 2 people that can go in there. The reason why I had it, so there's 2 people that can be in there, and then 1 person in the capsule. The only issue is capacity right now. Only 2 people can be up here, which can launch a smaller rocket that instead of this capsule we could do this capsule, but then we should have a junior docking port, like right here. If we ever decide that we would want a smaller, if we want a smaller type vehicle, we could just have one. Doesn't need to be massive. We should have additional docking ports around though. Like that. I think that's good. Put 2 on the service bay. Can we put them on the service bay? We can. Alright, with that, we are going to Dude, this is how I am, like, filming space events. Is literally that, you know, it was a 4-minute video, but it took me 15 minutes to say it correctly, because it's just with that type of video, you really want to pronounce everything correctly. You want it to sound interesting. You could be very, you know, not interesting with that. So it takes you like 20 minutes to memorize it and then be able to say it in a way, pronunciate in a way to the point where it's interesting. You don't want to accidentally undock it. Yeah, you don't want to undock it, but it looks cool. Yo, 2 of that? No. Actually. What the heck? That wouldn't work in a single launch though. Then we take this off, and then we delete this, and then we put this back on, and then we put that. Like that. That looks fancy, but I also don't want to knock off the dish. So we should have a backup dish, because there is actually a very good chance with my epic skills in Kerbal Space Program, I'm just going to knock that straight off. So I'm going to put a backup communicatron like that. It doesn't add much space. I think it's just safe. It's nice to have in case for some reason this doesn't work. Wait, antenna rate at 100 gigabytes, 2 gigabytes. Okay, this be our RCS tank place. So if we add more space for the dish, then that's ugly. Let's move it to that one. Like a smaller tank. But what would we have in the service bay other than the batteries? We don't need thermal protection because it's not going to re-enter. Actually, I really hope it doesn't re-enter. That would not be good at all. That'd be really bad if it re-entered. Between the adapter. Adding additional tank right there to add up more room for the satellite. I just got rid of it, didn't I? No, it's right there. There we go. There we go. It's mildly starting to come together. Now with that, we need to add the RCS thrusters. So should we have we should have 4 up here on this one. Or that would knock off that would destroy this, wouldn't it? So let's put these down on the service bay, or right here. Just need 4. There you go. and then on the top, so it's not very wonky while maneuvering in the vacuum of space. So once we do that, now we should add the science, because what the heck are they gonna do up there? Survey center. Actually, we can't do that if it's not in. This only works if it's in if it's a heliocentric orbit. That's not even the correct term. Heliocentric? No. What's it called when you are orbiting the sun? Because heliocentric is something different. I don't know. Okay, let's add the science. You need to be in polar orbit? No, I meant for the survey scanner is when you're orbiting the sun. Or, oh no, I meant the telescope. This works fine. Heliocentric is orbiting the sun? Because, like, I remember I think on the last space station I literally had a telescope in it. Like a dummy. Because that is... Because that is just dumb. So we add science on later missions, but why not this mission? I guess I should ask. I need to tweet out this live stream like a good boy. There you go. Like a dummy. Okay, so with that, so we should have science on later missions. Let's just use the small science parts for now. Anything will fit in that service bay. Okay. Kerbal engineering system. I think that's a part of science. Science that we're allowed to put up there. I'm being very OCD with that. Okay. Is that a mod? No, I don't have any mods. I have... I'm being stupid. What is it called? What is the expansion called? It's called... It's not making history. Maybe it is. Okay, my Steam's opening up. It could be an update too. I'm not necessarily sure about that. It's not breaking ground. Is it making history? I think it might be making history. It's whatever my friend Ripton gifted me. Like the good friend he is. He's a really good friend. It's the one that added the larger tanks. Like that. I think it's making history expansion. It was the first expansion they did, I'm pretty sure. So with that, we had more science. Science! Making history, so yeah. We can add all of these small, tiny science object. Apollo parts. Okay. Can you even do anything with this, or will the option arise once we get into space? Because my mouse for some reason isn't working when I can't click it. So with that, a barometer. I learned about this in class this last year. I forget what they do. Maybe it's like density level or something like that. Can't click mouse 2 either. Thermometer. It's floating. Oh no, it has two little things. Atmospheric fluid spectrovariometer, whatever. A computer flight unit. We don't need this, but it's fun. I don't know. It makes it look cool, but we don't need that. Seismic accelerometer, accelerometer. I can't talk today, you know. It is for surface missions. Which one? The fluid thing. Fluid thing. What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. Press map barometer. Oh! The fluid. Atmospheric fluid. Yeah, we're not gonna be in an atmosphere. Yeah, that's really true. Not sure what this does. Extend boom. Oh, what the heck? There's some stuff that they've added I don't even know yet. Whoa! What in the world? I wonder what this does. Let me read. Magnetic fields are all around us. Kerbal scientists know that learning anything about the magnetic field of a celestial body can yield all sorts of interesting insights on what's going on inside of it. Yeah, I really hope that we're not going into an atmosphere. For some reason, engineers don't want to turn off the entire spacecraft or build it out of plastic. So the environmental engineering group. Yeah, we could actually put this on the outside and get, and according to this, reading into the magnetic field, I'm guessing. I think that's what this is for. That's pretty cool, actually. Definitely can't fit in here. Your internet with potato quality, okay. You know what would be really cool? If they added a Canadarm type Kerbalized Canadarm. They could just go grab the rocket, the capsule, like a Dragon 1, how the Canadarm would grab it, and that would dock it. That would berth it to the space station. Yeah, if you can fit it. You can fit it, just don't... Yeah, definitely don't deploy it until we are in the vacuum of space. That's what the description said to it. It's just a little small boy. And we can only use it, we don't even have to use it if we don't want to, but it's a cool addition that we can add. Mystery Dew containment unit, we gotta add that. You know we gotta add that. Narrowband scanner. But this is what we're gonna use on the different missions. Right. Wait, what does this even do? Honestly, I'm actually kind of interested into seeing what these are for. Potential landing sites. We don't want this thing to land. We definitely don't want this thing to land. Mystery Goo is just like a... It's an observation how it does in the vacuum of space thing. Kind of like how we We send stuff all the time. See, oh, how's it doing in the vacuum of space? Well, also, the band scanner is for potential landing sites. Oh wait, detailed information about the planet or moon so that it orbits. So we can figure stuff about Kerbal. It's basically what it's referring to. Okay, yeah, this will be on a later mission. Okay, do we have all the cool sciencey stuff that we want in here? This side got no love. Absolutely no love. Well, what it said is that it provides detailed information about the planet or moon that orbits. So it would figure out information about. We don't really. I know, but I get we're in sandbox, but this is what we're building a space station. So if we're being realistic, it's gonna have a bunch of science tools on it, as much as it can hold, to maximize our efforts to figure out different scientific mysteries. So this side just got no love. How it will look. What are we missing? We're totally missing something, but I don't remember. So in the vacuum of space, this will be what it looks like. Actually looks pretty sick. I think we're okay. Now it's time to build the rocket. Okay, so we're gonna a docking port, and then a computer, so the rocket can control itself. Yes, this will be able to control it. Actually, you know what we need? We need a computer. That's something we need in here. So if it's unmanned, this can control itself. That is something we definitely need. Doesn't have to be big. That would work, correct? I'm pretty sure. Remote guidance unit. Oh wait. I'm testing something out here. Should we just use the smaller one? I don't know. Let's see if there's any change. Adds a little height, but that should be fine for this mission. Oh wait. People can't get in this thing. If I'm correct, the people cannot get in because there's a tank here. They would have to do a spacewalk to get inside the station. I don't think that'd be good. So maybe... You know, we have all these Kerbal workers, but they don't seem to be doing anything. This guy's walking on a mission. Use the medium one. Wait, KSP completely ignores the tank. There we go. Correct placement there. Just close the service bay. You know, I'm gonna test something. Oh yeah, we have Bob Kerbal and Jebediah back. Okay, we gotta figure something out. I want to figure something out. I'm making sure, just so we don't do any. No, that would end very poorly. Okay, there we go. This should work better. Or maybe it won't. Oh! Hey, what can we say? We built a very stable structure here. Transfer crew. Oh! Well, you know, KSB is tripping, okay? There is definitely a... Actually, you know what we should do? Instead of having the launch vehicle be on this side, we should just flip it over. This already has a docking adapter. Right? Why not? Okay, so with that, we are going to put a docking port. Then we are going to put the flight computer, remote guidance unit, then after that we are going to put the fairing. Not that one. I guess that's true, but it doesn't really matter. It's a beauty. Okay. So with that, we are going to put the second stage. Should we make a 3-stage launch vehicle? Oh, they added engines. I forget about this. I'm not really sure. They added a larger fairing base, but we want it to be. We want this length of fuel, or this width of a fuel tank. Okay, liquid fuel 44 per second. And then with the RL10, the double RL10 Kerbal edition, it is 6 per second. We should probably do this engine. Or, actually, 18 per second, but 650 kilonewtons. This engine sucks. I think we're gonna use this engine. And then this is probably gonna be 3 stages then, if that's the case. Which is fine. Use the bigger tank size, trust me, and fairing. But we want it to be mildly thin. I was kind of thinking more of an Atlas 5 or an Atlas 5 type of vehicle where it gets really thin. Not really thin, but like an Atlas 5. You know what I mean. Speaking of Atlas V, the Mars 2020 rover launched last week at 5:40 a.m. or 7:40 a.m. It was too early for me where I live. That would be spaghetti physics. It's not. This isn't spaghetti level physics. I am pretty sure. This is from experience, but I also have experience, and I'm pretty sure this works. Fine. You know what? We'll test this out. We'll test it out, and then we'll revert it if it's an issue. Okay. With that, we're gonna do an adapter to a bigger. That's not what we want. Then this one will have the larger engine. This baby. This is gonna be a big boy, actually. Do we want? Because this is gonna be the first stage. This is gonna be 3 stages. It's gonna be mildly looking Saturn V-ish, with this stage at least. Oh wait, are we gonna get bigger? I think we're gonna get bigger. Actually, this doesn't need to be this big at all. It's literally going to low Earth orbit. This is a major yikes, mildly. Okay. The largest. Only 2 stages are needed. Okay, so what engine should we use here? Should we use... So we need to make this longer. The first stage longer. Then we need to... Is it this size? No, that's too big. That's also too big. So this area sucks. Where in the heck are these? I don't know. Okay, found it. We use 2 of these. What if we just had them orange? Really throw you off. Oh yeah. There we are. That's. Oh no. No, let's definitely not do that. Just use this. And then the engine we're going to use, it could be the mainsail. That is true, it is in. That is in the fairing. Okay, how many inches is this? Yeah. We'll use that, and then we will use solids. Yay, solids. Solid rocket boosters, because they work. Nice and reliable, obviously. Nice and reliable. So the one that they sent, was it the 441 for solid rocket boosters, and a 4 meter diameter fairing, and then 1 second stage RL10. I think that is what they did, but I am not really sure. The big yellow. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we do need this one. I thought I was using this one. I thought they moved it or something. I don't know. But I'm going to use the big solid rocket boosters. Do we need to use this big solid rocket boosters? I'm not really sure, but dude, the music in this game is really good, to be honest. Really chill. And then at the top, there we go. Then we use Sephitrons. Gallus 5 is. Is the Delta V enough to go to Mars? Oh my lord. Okay. I mean, we're going to Mars there, right? Are you sure to use struts? We do need to use struts. Do they even need parachutes? We just need aerodynamic cones because we're not going to reuse this. And there's no ocean creatures getting hurt. Actually, are there ocean creatures on Kerbal? I mean, it's Earth, so I guess so. We just need aerodynamic cones, though. Aerodynamics, there we are. I like these better, actually. Gives more points. Pointy and up. Alright. Make the top tank a half as big. Okay, how much delta view do we have here? Okay, we need to stage this first off. So at launch, we'll launch this engine. So this engine will ignite, and then if this was the space shuttle, the oh yeah, flaming end down, yeah. Pointy end up, flaming end down. We if it was the space shuttle, the solid rocket boosters would ignite right when the launch clamps. Only 3,000 meters per second is needed for orbit. I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for telling me that. That's something I should take into account a lot more, apparently. Okay, and then the Sephitrons and the clamps on the side. Put the SRBs on the same stage as the engine. But I'm doing the space shuttle. Or the launch clamps, which will put launch clamps. Because why not? Why not have launch clamps? I guess the Falcon 9 does have a launch clamp. Actually, every freaking rocket has launch clamps, but not in the same fashion as like the space shuttle, where like release, and then boom, it goes. Because the SRBs ignite. Or at least it's not known to have one. Or, like, you know what I mean. I should stop talking. Oh, wait. I forgot they added a bunch of new solid rocket boosters. Those are interesting. Huge, first off. Those are massive. Holy crap. I was just gonna do 2 clamps. Like that. Like. This will work, right? This thrust to weight ratio, though. Oh man. Oh man. This thrust to weight ratio is 10 out of 10. All right, I have an idea. So, we'll just use more boosters. Smaller and more. It'll be. We're basically building the Atlas V right now. Not as big, but more. Actually, wait. Solid rocket. That's too small. That's way too small. Yes, I forgot struts. Goodness gracious, we're not built. We're not done with this. Okay. The thrust to weight ratio is horrendous on this thing. Okay. It's 0.53. Okay, with it together, it's 0.98. Let's finish staging this thing real quick. So, the launch clamps have 2,916 meters per second in them. Whoa! It can burn for 260 seconds. Thrust of 1,379 kilonewtons. ISP is 285 seconds. What? I don't think this is legit. So wait. This won't get us to orbit. If it's only 600? Oh, well, that's why we have that really good second stage engine, which is, it can burn for 77 seconds. This can burn for 63, 77. ISP is 280 seconds. That's a glitch. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. Whatever. So with that, we need to add, yes, use period, the period. Yeah, yes, Sean. Wait, I'm gonna see something. Holy bejeebus. Are we building the freaking N1 with how big this is? What the? Holy crap. I think we should, honestly, we probably don't even need it. We just need maybe 4 of these. Let's see what that would put us at. We need the launch clamps. And then I guess I should have looked at thrust. So This is 11:55. This is 5. So yes, we will definitely have enough thrust. Okay, yeah, this is just gonna be annoying, isn't it? Come on. No, no, oh no! Wait. I'm tripping. I put that too high, didn't I? Oh god, this is gonna be. This is gonna be horrendous, isn't it? Actually, you can't barely tell. You can't tell. So let's put struts on this thing. And go kaboom. Actually, hopefully not go kaboom. Go kaboom on the engines, which propels us into space. Alright, hopefully that's enough struts. Lol. Let's put struts here too, so this doesn't go wobbly all over the place. Spaghetti effect. That's gross looking, but it's fine. No, but they're fine now. Wait, let me put the nose cones on them. That will be the really deciding factor. We need nose cones. Okay, Sean, we need nose cones. I can't I'm so bad at this game. There we go. Wait, is there even a nose cone in this game that will like... That is the correct size for these? You know, I don't think we're gonna put it in a fairing at this point, Sean. So, with... I think we're already too committed. Also, if we flip this entire thing this way, these aren't centered at all. Yikes. Oh my god, I didn't even realize just how bad it was. Is that better? No, that's definitely not better. There we go. That's better. Now we're not as OCD and yeah, there's not a nose cone. So why would they put something in the game and not have a nose cone for it? Oh wait. They do. So people that made this game are smarter than me. Okay. Shocker. Are you ready to go kaboom? I think we are. Are you ready for my epic flying skills to come into play? That's something we need. Separatrons. We need Separatrons. These things are massive. I wonder what it's replicating. What specific solid rocket booster it's replicating with that size. All right, with that we need to stage it. So Payload deployment. With the Separatrons, these clamps need to be in there. There we go. (1,411 meters per second), 1.42, 1.42 thrust to rate ratio, and then this will separate. I think we look good. Let's launch this thing. Should we get really nicky pick? Oh my gosh, that was the wrong word. Should we get very picky to the nitty gritty? There you go. That's what I meant to say in the first place. Should we get very picky with this? What altitude should we go to? Should we do a higher elliptical orbit or a lower? Or a perfect orbit if you want to get very fancy. Same on each side. A circular orbit, I should say. $80 kilometers? Holy crap, that is... Do you remember that the game, the atmosphere ends at 70 kilometers? I was thinking higher than 120. I was thinking in the like maybe 150, 140, 150. Let's just do a compromise, do 130. Circular, 150. Alright, this is definitely going to take... We should be really, really nerdy with this. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly building. Let's actually get like the measure of this rocket. Let's do it. It's 38 meters tall. 38 meters tall. That's half the size of the Falcon 9. 30 meters tall. Very interesting. So, 30 meters tall with a very, very expensive and important payload. Very important payload. So I should definitely have... Not that. Where it tells me my apoapsis. Going through Matt's key right now. That's an issue. You see, that didn't happen. Okay. I think I want a different engine. You wanna know why? Because this has... I'm gimbaling right now. Look at that gimbal. There's none. There's literally no gimbal in that engine. That's why that happened. It's because I was trying to turn. Trying to gimbal. That was really interesting. Okay, Should we do the Mastodon now? They don't use gimbal unless they're on. Huh? Is that actually what it... I think I remember gimbaling without an engine on it. Unless they changed that. Well, I guess you're right. For some reason. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Take two, I guess. Let's just try and not flip it over. Liftoff of the unnamed space station. The first launch of a new era in Kerbal space travel. The first launch in Kerbal space travel, I should put. Unmanned mission. No, that was very much not early on the gravity turn. Because I usually want to be at 40, or at, in this case, I think it's 35 or 45 degrees by 20,000 meters, usually. It's going again. Yep, it's going again. I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even turning that time. Okay. What's the issue here? Should we just do it so it's like this? So it has more round thrust. Instead of the... I don't really think it's the, what the frick? I guess in this scenario I can just... Is it the spaghetti effect? Because that it seemed pretty solid. Or is it just the fact that the center mass... Well, the center of mass wants to be in front of the center of thrust. Use fins? I guess you could. It would have to be on the solid rocket boosters, wouldn't it? These fins, I think, are a little too small. Are they? I actually don't know. I don't think so, because the entire thing turns. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Don't worry about it. We are just fine. You hear me? Liftoff of a new era in Kerbal spaceflight. Entitled Kinda Space Station. When we realize we don't need fins on these two. A new era in rockets for the world of Kerbal. Don't flip over, 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 don't flip over. Don't flip over, please don't flip over. Oh my goodness. That booster is getting really spicy. Woo! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're trying to get 130 kilometers, correct? We're using RCS for now on. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. I went to the map view and then I saw the freaking globe just start turning so fast. This is gonna be a rocky ride, but we're in it. Not, oh god. It was going really well, you know. It was going really well until that turn, and now that was just enough for bad things to happen. We're almost at our apogee. But as we get closer and closer to vacuum of space, we messed up really bad. Yes, we did. But as we get more into the vacuum of space, the thrust weight ratio will go up. And we should be able to... See, now we're apogee is above the space line. Kármán line / whatever you want to call it. And we also were going to get rid of our fairings soon. When we're above the Kármán line. Yeah! We're going for 130 kilometers. We might have to do a little retrograde burn, but because this has just not gone well yet so far. Actually, when we get this apoapsis up to 130, then we can pause for a little second, go up to our apoapsis, and then make a perfectly circular orbit once we get to our apoapsis. Okay, this is a little nerve-wracking. Okay. Okay, 123. We want it to be almost perfectly circular. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're going there. Perfect. How long is the node? Burn time is 35 seconds. Holy crap. This is the worst way to get in orbit. But we're doing it because we set a target of 130, so we're gonna do 130. We're gonna get into orbit, our desired orbit. You know, you were completely correct with the too big of a rocket thing. This is way too big of a rocket. Deorbit it? Yeah, we're gonna deorbit it. Alright, so with that, we made a space station. We did our goal of the stream. Man. Good job. We could do ferrying deployment at this point. Okay, let's quick save it right now. Oh, we are, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so with that, that was the worst possible launch ever. But with that, I think it's... Boom, payload deployed. And then let's switch to this. Turn on RCS and back away. And back away. From the newly launched space station. Perfect. Hey, we did the stream goal. Let's go. No crew. Lights on. Okay, with that. Yo, it's Brendog. What is up? Mr. Brendog. I'm doing the schedule I set you, bro. A stream a week. Actually, I'm probably gonna do more Kerbal streams that don't get turned into videos. So basically my goal now is to stream and then make a video out of it. Alright, we're gonna deorbit this. So turn it, so everyone, you have to turn retrograde to deorbit it. And we made a bit too big of a rocket. We didn't even use the second stage. What a waste of propellant. Oh man. Too big of a rocket. I know what to launch next. Okay. So, with that, we could just blast this into the abyss. Now it's even going to have a higher thrust to weight ratio. Okay. Now we'll deorbit. Should we just send this thing to a death spiral? Do how SpaceX does how they deploy the Starlink satellites, but a lot rapider. Rapider? Is that more rapid? I guess I don't really know how to describe that. That's the first thing we launched in this brand new world. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. With that, we can just... watch. Let's watch it burn. Should we watch the bigger piece or the smaller piece? No nearby objects. Oh, we could watch this one and watch this one. Oh, perfect. Time to watch it burn. Let's just speed up the process. Oh, wait, no, we're gonna slow ourselves down. Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just make it our apogee. We're having some fun. Try to land it. Oh, okay. It's gonna get hot and spicy. This doesn't have a heat shield. Actually, in Kerbal, the engine is very abrasive, but... Wait a minute. I really like this feature. Our apogee is T-minus 10 minutes. Our perigee is 5 minutes. I don't think we're going to reach negative 400,000, 500,000 kilometers. But... is there time we have to do a suicide burn? Let's try and land it. Time to suicide burn is where is this? Or hover slam. Whatever you want to call it. I got distracted. God dang it. So I think I missed the opportunity to try and land it. Actually, we got 700 meters per second. I just used mech jeb. Yeah, but you know, it's just I don't know. Now we're going too fast. Nice. Okay. Perfect. We did it. Perfect. We did it. We landed it. not in one piece. We had a nice... Is it time to do it again? Or this time, it's time to watch it burn. Oh. Yeah, I was able to do a payload into orbit, a massive payload of a space station, and land the second stage. SpaceX, get on my level. Actually, you know what? The, you know, because we got into orbit with the first stage. You know, they should just do the Falcon Heavy first stage, expendable, then land it downrange. After it somehow has enough Delta V to, you know. You know, never mind. Did I just click on the same piece? I did. You know, just got... Yeah, SpaceX, such noobs. Yeah, talk about over-engineering. We literally... built the Saturn V to send into low Earth orbit. Is it gonna burn? Yeah, okay, wait. I don't have control over it because it doesn't have the in-flight computer anymore, due to that being in the second stage. So I think it's just gonna hit the ocean. Maybe. Actually, we're at 21,000 meters. There it goes. Now it's done. The engine couldn't take it. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So with that, Sean, I hate what you just put into chat. That is terrible, but yeah. How beautiful. An unmanned piece of technically space junk right now. Now it's time to put people on it. So this cued the second video of this stream so far. We are going to build a rocket and put people on it. So with that, we are going to probably under-engineer this one because we're going to be too conservative because we over-engineered the last one. I'm thinking literally the simplest rocket on planet Earth. I want to nose cone on it because that's what the Dragon capsule has. Has a nose cone that deploys, opens. Not like this. It opens the entire thing up in... But it's same thing, you know what I mean. Then we are going to put a heat shield on it. It's going to be literally so simple. We are going to... That's too big. Nope, okay. Then we're going to put an RCS tank, so we have RCS all the way throughout the flight. No problem there. A second stage, literally we're going to put the second stage from the last mission onto this mission. But this time it's actually going to be used, you know? You know what I mean? And this would kind of classify as the trunk. Actually, you know what we should do? This will be fun. Is instead we put a kind of like a cargo bay. And we put the RCS tanks inside here. We would actually, in real life, if we were being realistic, this would be full of cargo to like food, etc., water, life materials, you know, regular everyday accessories and science projects that they will be taking up. If I can find what I'm looking for. Structural, we're just gonna use a structural tube instead of the cargo bay. We're gonna use 2 of them. We're going to fill it with RCS tanks. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, it's more like this size. We're basically recreating Dragon right now. And then after that we need to move them inside so it doesn't look like that. They're floating, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. There we go. Really floating, but that's okay. Why is it okay? Because, you know, this will be exposed once we're actually on the station. I mean, that doesn't look bad. Oh, wait, we can rotate it. I'm being too picky right now, but whatever. Oh, I can completely flip them around. That looks good. Okay, that looks fine. Looks kind of cool, actually. They're glitching, though. That's the only problem. Does that work? I guess every time that they're gonna be intersecting, they're gonna... We're just making art with the shapes that we're making. That one, that's like a star, almost like the boom. Like when you think of a cartoon boom, that's literally what it kind of looks like. We definitely don't want this to go boom. But whatever happens, happens, I guess. Alright, with that, we are going to use RCS. I love how I always freaking go to like everyone, even though. Should we actually go like full nerd mode with this and... We should wholly go full nerd mode and add abort motors and and other stuff like that. But I don't think we will do. And after that we will add a coupler like that. And then boom, we got our spaceship. After that, we build a rocket underneath it. Second stage with like that. Super simple, but we're doing it because we need to man the space station. And then we'll use the engine we just used. And fins, we need fins. We learned that the hard way. Actually, did the fins even help? Well, actually, when we jettisoned the fins, that's when shit hit the fan. What was the fins that we just used? Was it these ones? I think it was. Yeah! Epic. Look at that. It's literally a stereotypical, like, what do you think of as a little kid? A rocket. It has, like, the fins, or landing legs, I guess. Here's the thing, is it too small? Okay, so let's look. I guess I'm thinking of a last launch where we didn't actually need to stage separation to get into orbit. Okay, thrust to weight ratio is 1.7. That's good. 2.8. It's got definitely more than 3,000 meters per second, which is what Sean told me was like as much as you actually need. Try using the tiny rocket boosters. Wait, you mean these things? It's literally the size of the rocket. Wait, I gotta try something here, boys and girls. How many people are we about to kill? Is this unmanned? It's totally manned, isn't it? Oh, they're about to go for a ride. Not as crazy as I thought. But there's no turning it off, because you can't turn off solids. We're going to space, yeah. Actually, you know what? This actually could work. But we're not doing that. I think we are go for launch. Okay, we got the nose cone, we got RCS. Alright, so we got the nose cone, we got RCS. We just need to stage it. Wait, is that already all staged correctly? I think the second stage, or the first stage needs to be larger. Just for my mildly OCD kind of. Like, that looks more awesome in my opinion. Okay, so we got this engine, we got that stage separation, we got that engine, we got that, and then this will be the docking procedure. Okay, and then when we re-enter, we got the heat shield. When we re-enter, that is what we're gonna use. We're going to the space station. Okay. We basically want to catch up to it. So it'll go overhead. So what we want to do is we want to wait until it goes overhead. Is it going to be a nighttime launch? Is it going to be a nighttime launch? I think it's going to be a nighttime launch. Alright, let's go catch up with it. You're gonna get my expert docking ability. Completely expert. Best in the world. With our 3 crewmates. Jebediah, Bill, and Bob. The best in the business. Actually, I thought the stream was gonna be a lot longer. When I thought of the idea, or like that, literally 20 seconds before I started streaming. Oh, let's build a space station today. Our apogee height's already at 60 kilometers. The first stage is obviously going to come back and land at land, because that's what rockets do nowadays. Set that as a target real quick. Stage separation. Alright, these boys are on their way. Oh, I guess I should have put solar panels. That's what I'm missing. That's totally what I'm missing. So we go back and change it. I've not been realizing the apogee height this entire time. Okay. I mean, for this you actually want an elliptical orbit, right? So you speed up so you're actually able to run it down. Alright, so target. What maneuver node are we needed to do? To match up one of the targets. So actually, I guess the first thing we should do it when it's slowest. Oh God. Totally expert ability. Expert. To max inclinations. Oh God. I just said that wrong, didn't I? Inclinations. We'll be fine with no batteries or anything like that, right? Because it's manned. Because you would usually need that for solar panels, right? Or what the frick am I thinking? Communication. But you don't need that until we get to the space station, and that has it all on there for us. Oh, we're on to the songs in Kerbal Space Program where it's a bunch of whales. Okay. We're gonna wait. Well, okay. I think I did it wrong by trying to chase it down. Probably a wrong observation by me, but after that, I'm not really sure what to do now. I was gonna wait until my perigee. So once we get there, we're at our slowest point. But I don't. As that works. So if we wait an entire orbit. Oh god. I mean, that's like the closest we can get. Well, okay. So I don't want to do the apoapsis though. It's no problem here. Okay. So well, actually what we could do, because we are in an elliptical orbit that is not lined up with the space station. So what we will do, actually, we should just do what they do in real life. Make our orbit smaller. So we're moving faster than the space station. And then over time, do a Hohmann transfer to the target. I'm just gonna do it because it's what they do in real life. Okay, so you know what? Let's actually do a quick save so we can come back to here if we decide that this was not a good option. But I think we're gonna be close enough to it to where it's gonna work out for us. Four, three, two, one. Perfect. Okay. Now our apogee is basically our perigee. So let's see which one would be better to move up on. That is a lot closer than we were earlier. Perfect. That's farther. Okay. I think this is a good idea. Okay, how far is that? 38 kilometers. 73 kilometers. .38 kilometers. Okay, that's 33 kilometers. 40 kilometers. .16 kilometers. Definitely the closest we're getting so far. 9 kilometers. Well, now we're moving away again, so the closest we're gonna get is 9 kilometers. Oh wait, separation 5 kilometers. Well, okay. Okay, 65 meters per second is all we need to get within 5 kilometers of the space station. And then we'll go we'll go retrograde once we get near the space station. Okay, we're going to quick save and go to our next maneuver. Okay, so this is where it gets stressful here, folks. Well, I mean stressful. I've only docked, I think, like 5 times. I don't remember one going very smooth. I only remember like one maybe going smooth, but it wasn't much. Okay. Okay. Okay, Grungier Lamp Gaming. No more 2011 games. Are you criticizing Kerbal Space Program right now? It is literally the best. Best. Fight me. Alright, this is the probably the most important, actually. Oh. And perfect. We got 4.9 kilometers. We literally got closer. Let's wait. Four point 4.7, 4.6, 4.5, 4.4, 4.3, 4.2, 4.1, 3, 8, 7, 6, 5. Wait, we're gonna get really close. Point 0.7 kilometers. That is really close. That's definitely closer than we would have gotten before. Okay, there we go. Quick save. We're still attached. We're still attached to the second stage. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna disconnect. Because at that point in our orbit, we should... It's going the slowest. 2.4 kilometers? What happened to our 0.4 kilometers? Or was that getting blocked? Well, darn. Well, whatever. It's fine. It is okay. Okay. Because we want to be going the same exact speed. In real life, this would be the Super Draco Thrusters. Or the Draco Thrusters on top. If it was on the SpaceX Dragon. But not really sure about other. I think the Starliner, it's on those thrusters on the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start a descent right now. Not descent, that would be bad. Our deceleration. Because 1.3 kilometers is manageable. This is actually an acceleration, but we're decelerating in comparison to, or we're decelerating. We're becoming the same speed. .6 meters per second. This is where it's gonna get long. Is once we get the same speed, 0 meters per second, we're gonna start going towards the target. Then after that, we'll need to dock. We'll wait until like right here to get the last 7.6 meters per second. .6 kilometers. .6 meters per second. We're ready to start the RCS burn at our intersection point. We're going to get to their intercept. This is gonna be tedious, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, we got plenty of propellant. To perform this. We're almost going to have the exact same orbit. That's what we want. Hey, we did a pretty realistic docking. Or launch up to the space station. Because we did a home and technically 2 home and transfer maneuvers. To get it wait a minute, it's gonna literally separation 1 kilometer or separation 0.1 kilometer, so we're literally gonna be right next to it. Nice. We did it, boys. We should have just done it like 30 minutes ago if it was gonna put us literally on it. Oh dang, that was the wrong. I wasn't put in. Ah, no, I lost the target. Oh wait, did we? Did we lose something here? Because now I can't. Oh no. Oh, we're good. Alright. Point this thing right at the target. Let's open up the nose cone. Save here. Docking procedure. Immense. Separation at 2.2 meters per second. Is this gonna be the first time where I don't kill Jeb or Bill or Bob? I kind of want to keep them alive because on the last world I killed like, I don't know, I think it was like 80 astronauts. I just kept having to breed them in the freaking astronaut complex. It was bad. All right, we're about 1,000 kilometers away from docking, or from getting right next to the space station that we had launched. Literally, I wonder how the time differential between the launches were because we did them back to back. I mean, it's gonna be a little time differential because we tried to land the second stage and then we watched the first stage burn into an explosion. We're about 700 kilometers. Whoa, we would not want 700 kilometers. We want 700 meters. A little bit different. Little difference. Alright, now we're around 300 meters away from the space station. I honestly wish light pollution wasn't a thing. Well, it's nighttime right now, so we can see that every night. That'd be so cool. We're on 100 meters away from the space station. Now we can see it very visibly. We are going to slow down. Slow down. Way down. Alright, which one do we want to dock on? We should dock on... Well, now that we're below it, we should dock on the bottom. We are going in at not the greatest angle, but it'll be alright. See, this must be nerve-wracking. Well, if there's people on board, it would be really nerve-wracking for them. The capsule coming now so close. This is going to be a classic Kerbal suction, they can't get apart moment. Incoming. Actually, I'm gonna do this. There we go. We're closing closer and closer to the docking port on the space station. So touchy. Alright, we're in it. There's no going back, really. Oh my god. Yeah, see, look at that. That weirdness that Kerbal does. There we go, boys and girls. We did it. I also realized something. We never opened these. There we go. So, AKA, we would have ran into these. But it's alright. We have docked to the Kerbal space station that we have just built earlier in the stream. And now it is time to take out. We're going to put Bob in the science. We'll make sure to put him in there so we can start doing science. Because he's a scientist, you gotta let scientists do science, you know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna transfer crew. We're gonna transfer Bob into there. We're also going to transfer Bill. I just see Jebediah as the pilot. He wants to be in the capsule at all times. I don't know. But hey, we did it. Let's go, everyone. So, this is what we did this stream. I'm really happy with it. Look at that. Really, really, really happy. So, as we come back into the sunlight of... As we come out of the eclipse of the Earth... I should say that, probably. We'll see this for its full glory and see the solar rays start pick up sunlight as it already is. There it is. There's the sun. Starting to rise from the earth. There it is. This will start working. Energy flow. 93%. It'll always get bigger. Let's open up the status bay. Nice. Perfect. With that, I think it's the end. Thank you guys for watching. It has been Deck Games. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Thanks for watching and see you guys.